What's up, guys? It's Tuesday, August 23rd. It's 9:03 a.m. and this is the morning market update. So we're starting off with the dollar, and I got some things drawn out already. So this is a one-day chart, and you can see that this whole time since like February of this year, we just kind of been ping-ponging back and forth between these resistance trend line, support trend line, and the support trend line is kind of coinciding with the EMA ribbon here. So like you come down EMA ribbon, bounce, hit this trend line, EMA ribbon, trend line, EMA ribbon, trend line. You see what I mean? So along with the 50 moving average, which is the green line here as well too. So we touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. We're right at this all-time high here over here. So if we are going to break up and break through this, then the target's going to be the 1.618, which is 112.22. And it's coinciding perfectly with this upwards trendline resistance. So if we do break up, I would probably be targeting this for the dollar before we see some resistance come in. And then to know that the dollar is going to take a hit, we got to pull back down here, break the EMA ribbon, the 50 moving average, the trend line, and then it's likely we're going to come all the way down to retest like the 200-day moving average right there. So that would be a pretty big drop, like a 10% drop. Or from this point, it'd be like 5%. But from where we're at right now, it'd be 10. And that's a big move as far as crypto goes. So we're going to have to watch that close. Let me pull up the bottom indicators. Yeah, so we're just going to have to watch. But we do have a hidden bearish divergence as far as like, where was it? I think it was on like the 12-hour chart or the 3-day. Yeah, so the 3-day chart, we can see that we have a high here. So we have a high point. And then a low point, we have a lower high and lower low. But this whole time we had a high point, a higher low, then a low point, and then a higher high, then a higher low. And it looks like we might make a higher high here, but it would be another lower high down here, which is hidden bearish divergence. And even though the price action looks strong, behind the scenes, really, we're actually losing momentum. And you can see it kind of depicted right here. As far as like we had a lot of buying pressure here, we had a sell-off, and then we started going higher in price, but this buying volume wasn't as strong. And now we came down with a higher low, but the selling pressure is stronger than right here. So like we're building up kind of some momentum behind the scenes to fall down in the dollar. So I think this is just kind of going to be a failed rally. If we do come up to here, then it's likely this is going to be the end of it. I don't think we're going to just like moon as far as the dollar goes. And so far, cryptos and everything else has been kind of maintaining where it's at. So if it does come up to here and like cryptos just even maintain where it's at, then that's fine. So that's what I see with the dollar. The NASDAQ 100, we basically have these points right here where I pulled the Fibonacci retracement from here, this low, to this high, and I stretched it out. So if we do fall in the NASDAQ, then personally I want to see us hold this EMA ribbon as support because we flipped it green. But if we do fall, we could definitely come down to like 12,000 around this area right here, which is 11,900 to like 12,200. So I would want to see us hold that. And then for the upside, to know that, all right, we're going into like a multi-year bull market again, is to get back above here, reclaim the 200 moving average, and then get above here, and then we'll be good to go. We just need to clear this overhead resistance here. It kind of made sense that we need to pull back down because like we weren't just gonna just start shooting up here like that. It's possible, but I like to see that we're coming back down, building a base on top of this kind of resistance back over here, and now it's support. And now if we can just have a sharp rally back to continue, then we'll be good. Then we got the total crypto market cap. And for support levels, we're hanging on one crucial right now. And we're like kind of hovering around like 1 trillion. We're at 999 billion. And what I did for these horizontal lines was I pulled the Fibonacci retracement. I grabbed this low right here, this wick, to this high, and I stretched it out. And right now we're currently sitting at the 786, and we've held it as support. See 786? It's the last Fibonacci retracement, so we need to hold it. And right now it's holding as support, and it has for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days now. So that's good news as far as that goes. I want to see that continue to hold. And then to the upside, first of all, if we do break down below this point, then there's another Fibonacci retracement. If I'm taking this move from this low to this high, right? Oh, I'm sorry, I did it from this low over here to this high. And then we have the 786 hanging out right around 890 billion, this horizontal line. So that's what I'd like to see hold. And then if I go like to the weekly chart, you can see how important the level that we're holding right now is, because that's what hung us up back here in January 2021. And then when we had our sell-off, we were trying to get above that level, and you see all those wicks, and then we finally got through, came back down with a wick, retested support, came down, retested support again, and the MACD is still dark green. So far it's okay, but I want to see a big move within the next 5 days to 10 days for sure. I want to see us get back above and reclaim this 200-week moving average right there at around like 1.08 trillion. So then we got the Bitcoin dominance, and Bitcoin dominance right now is sitting at like 40.86%. So we're right here, and there's a couple things that I drew here. So like if we see these vertical dash lines, and we're looking at the TSI, I put this horizontal yellow line here. Every time we're below it, we're in a downtrend in the Bitcoin dominance, and we're in like a bear market for it. But once we get above, then it's like Bitcoin's time to shine for Bitcoin dominance. So then we're above here, we're going up. And then here we fell through. We had a minor kind of correction, but we had this COVID crash that happened, which spiked Bitcoin dominance, but we fell right back down, and we've been under this horizontal line for all this time. And that's why we've been in this kind of sustained bear market for Bitcoin dominance. And right now we went to 48% dominance, came up with the TSI, got rejected from that level, and we crossed down, and the MACD has gone 2 consecutive red kind of candles there. And the candle right now is looking red, and we're below these critical horizontal lines here, the red ones. I just would like to see us break through this descending yellow trend line here sooner than later, maybe by the end of the week, hopefully. And then we'll fall down to this point around 38%. And that's the moment of truth right there. That's when we know if we're going to have an alt season or not. If we do bounce from this level, then Bitcoin might be the time to move into Bitcoin at that point, just a little bit. But I do still believe that it's not like we're going to come down here and just go up like that. It's entirely possible, but my thought process is we're going to come down here, and then either we're going to break it at this point, or we're just going to come back up to here and then break it maybe later this year. So that's what I see for Bitcoin dominance. We still have momentum to the downside, so that's good for altcoins. Then for Bitcoin USD, we're hanging on a key critical support right now. This is the weekly chart, and you can see that the bodies of these candles for 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks now, like almost 2 months, like they closed below here. But then we broke up above, the wick back down support, came back down with a body, and we haven't broken through this level yet. We see the wicks, but we're holding as support, which is good. We need to do that. Now, the reason why I got these lines is I did the Fibonacci retracement. I grabbed it from this point up to here. Wait, hold on. Let me go on the 1 day chart. So I grabbed it from, right here up to here. And then, no, it was right down here. There we go. So we have the 786 hanging out at like 19,000. That's like the last stand. We need to hold that level. The Fibonacci moving average is there too. So like 19,000 if we break where we're at right now, because those are those bodies of candles that we're just looking at, so important to hold. And it's looking pretty good. I mean, like, we're selling off to it. We keep wicking up. This is the spot where we want to hold. Or if not, it would be the $20,200 level, and then 19,000. So we're at a critical point. We want to see a hold there. And then for XRP, so we're seeing like a inverse head and shoulders kind of playing out. We have the neckline coming down like this, as well as like we have this upwards trend and support line like that. And some people could say it's like a bear flag, but sometimes it breaks up. So let's look at the 3-day chart. And then I'm going to put on the Fibonacci retracement. So we grab this bottom to this top. So if we do pull down with XRP, then like 31 cents, 32 cents is our heavy support zone. So I don't believe it's going to break down through there unless the dollar just skyrockets and Bitcoin's sinking. But 31 cents, 32 cents, we need to hold that level. And then for the upside, we definitely want to break through, like pull from this point. If we start rallying from this point, then 44 cents is that level we want to break above and hold that support, because it's going to coincide with this kind of area where we dropped off from. And then it's right where the 50 moving average is coming down to, and then like the EMA ribbons as well too. We'd start to clear them, hold that support, then we can make our way to the 200-day moving average there. And then at that point, we're gonna have to see where it's at. But XRP, once it moves and it's a real move, then it just goes straight line. So like, as we always saw, like that, you know. So that's what I'm watching for that. Let me go to the weekly chart. I just don't want to see a hard cross down here. That's what I don't want to see, a cross down. I really want to see a big move out of XRP within the next week to 10 days. I want to see the momentum still be green. I want to see this have a decisive cross up, and I want to see this kind of just maintain up here and the pink come through, blue come down, and then we'll be good. But as far as like where we're holding as support right now, it's a critical level. If we even stretch back all the way to like 2017, it's been such a critical point. That's where we rally to on this massive moonshot. And then when we broke out of it here, we went on another moonshot, came down, support, support, and then we broke through it, resistance, resistance, resistance. We broke above it, but then came back down, resistance, support, support, and then right now we're retesting as support. So we want to maintain this level. If the big move is going to happen, it's going to happen from this level, and it'll just be right up to here, around the 67, 76 cents level. And then at that point, if we can just break through there, then we are golden, and we're going to come back up here like it never even happened, this fall off. So that will be exciting. So I think what's going to happen is something like an energy web token. Like we saw all the coins really from May, the crash, to like July, August, just kind of just fall off a cliff and then just go sideways. And then we've seen some just pop up randomly. And then recently we had the correction back down, and everything is still down, but energy web token just spiked back up, and now it's past this point where it was before, and it's consolidating here. And I think it has some more upside to go. It's not like I'd be buying in at this level. We've already bought energy web, but it does look pretty good. And I think that the rest of the market is going to follow similar moves to that. Some of the coins have done it too, like Boson Protocol had done a similar move like that as well. So we're going to watch it today. We're going to watch the dollar, watch the total crypto market cap. I want to see us reclaim that 1 trillion, and I want to see Bitcoin hold its levels where it's at. So that's it for the market update. I'll see you guys in the newsletter.